Hey yo, what's up guys? Today I'll be talking about basically like video production and where I see the forecast with AI getting involved in it. Personally for me, I am working on a few projects where it's AI included and everything like that, and I feel like at this point it's something to like just bring up and like get involved with. This is one thing I've been using a lot called Luma Labs, and if you don't know what Luma Labs is, it's basically text prompt or photo prompt to video, and with that, it's kind of crazy. It's kind of gnarly. I'll pop up a video right here that I did with it. Like this basically was like a photo at first, and then I basically put it into Luma Labs, explaining what I wanted it to be, and it popped out as that video. And I guess with like how like media is, I think this is like a really good transition into where we're going towards the future. For me, I personally didn't use any photo to video thing for my work beforehand, like these past few projects, but now looking at it, like it's so easy. It makes everything so much easier in terms of workflow that I feel like I'm gonna start using it in my future videos. Like this turning into a video is insane to me. Like there'll definitely be a time when all the videos that are being printed out through AI is going to be basically the normal. Like let's say before, I think even with like media in general, right? There's this big stigmatism with like recording in vertical, right? And like everyone's like, oh, why are you recording in vertical? It sucks. It's a little lame. But now everybody's like, no one even like bats an eye at someone recording in vertical. I think the whole narrative of like AI videos and including that into a creative project has definitely changed at this point. Because if you can print something out as good as this, or like even if you like label yourself as a creator that is like really intensive in the AI space, then I feel like there's like a really big market there that I feel like is untapped yet, and I feel like it's a great opportunity if you are like an AI artist or you want to get into just like video creation to get into, because I think when it comes to work and everything, it's great for the video stuff, but if you also include like just framing AI as like a tool rather than something to replace yourself with, then I feel like that's like the better way of looking at it. Because at the end of the day, you're still being creative, like you're still printing out a whole bunch of different things, but using different tools, right? I feel like even though it's like, oh yeah, we're like cutting out DPs, cutting out like editors, stuff like that, but still, you're still getting the end product that you want. And it'll get to a point where everything is taken over by AI, but I'm fully support it. I think it's just a new way to adapt to the culture and to basically where videos are at now. Also, I think it could be a thing too where recently a lot of my work has been involving AI, and like the people who I've been talking to are supportive of like just getting a quick cut in and everything, and utilizing AI with it. And I feel like yeah, there are good things and bad things with everything, and I feel like AI itself, it's so new, it's so early that I feel like it's an untapped again market that I feel like people aren't utilizing enough just because of the stigmatism behind it. And I think it just like is a better transition into a different medium rather than it disrupting the whole media space of video commercials and that whole nine that everybody's like super scared of and super worried about. I think AI is definitely going to be at a point where it's like the new standard, right? I think when it comes to video work and everything, there's always new stuff that's coming out, new commercials that are being made, new cameras. So this is just another new camera, basically speaking about it, just a new mode of filmmaking and a new mode of creativity that is bound to be untapped. And I feel like at this point it's like there's no limit to it. I feel like with AI you can literally do anything with the videos that you want to produce. And from what I've seen so far, a lot of the social media clips and everything like that of people just posting for social media, it's beautiful. Like you really can't replicate AI videos like you could. I mean, you could do it like with like VFX stuff like that, but this is its own aesthetic. It's its own niche that I feel like people aren't giving it enough room and space to breathe within the digital world of, you know, the internet. And so far, all the clients that I've been working with really do enjoy it. So I really stand for it, and there's no other way for me to like not use it for my next videos. Of course, I feel like with AI and everything, it's gonna eventually not take over, but like as a tool, minimize how much, you know, time we're putting into like keyframing, or like even like just all the VFX stuff can be basically like minimized from like 10 days to like probably like 2 days with AI. And I feel like already at this point I'm working at a few VFX spots, and 100% of them are using AI. So I feel like it's at a point where a lot of the people who I'm talking to in like the professional world with like video creation and everything like that are already using it and already implementing it into their workflow. So you'd be basically like behind if you're not using it. It's basically what I'm saying. Yeah. So I mean, if you want to be that person that's like, oh yeah, I'm so against AI and everything like that, it's so lame, you're gonna be left behind. Like, this is literally like how I guess like technology works and how life's been. I mean, look, I'm only 24, and my life has literally been, I got an iPod Touch, iPhone, and then now we're here with like the whole the newest thing right now is this the glasses, the smart glasses. And I feel like it's gonna be even to the point where we get like smart contacts, you know. And I feel like for video creation, AI is definitely gonna be along that line, you know. Like, there's no other way around it. Like, we had Google Glasses back in 2013 or whatever, and at a certain point, that's gonna be just like the new norm. And if you're not kept up with it, then you're gonna be left behind. Basically, what I'm saying. But yeah, in the creative world, I feel like AI has its own place, and everybody right now is trying to get behind it and learn to see how they can like work with it. AI is getting to a point where anything is possible with it, and the way to get ahead of it is just figuring it out even more and how to monetize that and that whole nine. But in terms of that, I feel like AI shouldn't be looked at as more than a tool rather than, you know, printing out videos, and it shouldn't take away like the whole creative aspect of it, right? I think there's a whole stigma behind like, oh yeah, AI is gonna take all their jobs, and you know, AI is gonna be the one that's like taking over and everything, and people are so scared of it. But I feel like if you're not ahead of it, and you're basically not learning as much as you can about it, then you're just gonna be behind, you know. As like crazy as it sounds, it's like the next tool to use in this creative space, whatever you're in. If you're in commercials, music videos, if you just like do photos, stuff like that, I feel like, dude, there's like a whole bunch of, I think Midjourney also has like a feature where you can like enhance photos, which is actually insane, because I actually tried like photo generating something, and then my friend just printed out like you guys know in that one movie where like enhance the photo and everything like that, it's actually real life now, you know. So I feel like we shouldn't be afraid to use our tools that can open up the window to new ways of creativity. Ooh, 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 bars. But yeah, basically, you shouldn't be afraid to use AI, because it's literally the next wave of everything. But yeah, that's just my take on it. I feel like AI is already being implemented, and if you don't know that's being implemented, then you're like delusional and you just don't understand what's going on with it. And yeah, at this point, I don't know nothing else to say. Hope you guys have a good day. And I will see you guys next time whenever I have a think piece that I want to put out. Probably tomorrow when I think about something else, or show you guys what to do with AI and everything like that. But yeah, I hope you guys are well. If you guys need any questions, or you know, want to see more of my videos, hit subscribe, because I love making videos and I love, you know, working on videos, and that's what I've been doing for the past 2 years. But yeah, hope you guys are well. I'm gonna take off now. See ya later.